Make it make sense. Just re-sign him. I don't know why this Dallas Goedert thing is so complicated, okay, because of what you even have in the room right now. It's nothing close. What do you want to run? A tight end by committee for the 25 season? And we're going to be talking about the safeties because I don't want a bridge safety. I'm ready to go into this draft, not drafting just one safety. I might draft a couple this year. So let's get straight into it.
A killer buried, but not dead.
Darren, we better turn around. Because I've seen enough horror movies to know any weirdo wearing a mask is never friendly.
Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope it's having a fantastic day today. This video is sponsored by BetUS, so definitely go check them out if you guys have not. We have a lot to discuss here today because I'm kind of just a little bothered because, like, obviously there's the obvious moves that the Eagles have been making, whether you're getting comp picks for players and which guys that really need to move on. And I understand some of these moves entirely. The moves that I'm not getting, especially with Dallas Goedert, when obviously the Eagles have told him to seek out a trade. Okay. I know he's 11.8 against the cap. I know he's got no more guaranteed money on his contract. Like, why are we even creating another hole? Okay, especially on the offense. It doesn't need to be. I understand that Dallas Goedert is missing 5 to 8 games this season, okay? And I get it. So what's making me believe that Dallas Goedert will not be here is because they signed 4 tight ends already. 4, okay? They signed Nick Muse and Cameron Latu to future contracts. Then they went on free agency and got Harrison Bryant, and they ended up getting Kylen Granson. Now, Kylen Granson has been the new tight end that everybody is talking about, okay, was with the Indianapolis Colts, former 4th-round pick for the Colts, okay, 26 years old. You know, the Eagles are signing 26, 27-year-olds, guys that are betting on themselves, you know, those bridge-type guys that come into a really good team, that are hungry, that will show off as much as possible, will get those big contracts in 26, not with the Philadelphia Eagles, though. But Granson, great blocking tight end, 16 best pass blocking tight end, 17 best run blocking tight end. Okay. Now, great receiver and great blocking. Like I said, he had 30 catches on 50 targets and 23 for 368 yards and a touchdown. He had 300 plus yards in 22 and in 2023. His snaps have went up 40% over the last 3 seasons. And why is he a free agent? Why is he's available? Obviously, some of his statistics have went down because the Colts have had issues with protection. They have had issues with quarterback play. I think we all know that. And everybody was like, man, Kylen Granson, really good player. And he's the best guy. If you take Dallas Goedert out of it, he's the best tight end we have. Overall, best tight end. He could do everything. Okay, better than Grant Calcaterra. Just remember, Dallas Goedert and Grant Calcaterra are free agents after this season. So this Kylen Granson, there's a lot of good talk around him. A lot of good talk. And he's relatively just going into his prime now. So he could be a big contributor. But why? Just why even at this point try to get rid of Dallas Goedert? If he's got no more guaranteed money on his deal, just bring him back on a 1-year deal. The same thing they did with Josh Sweat this past year. The same thing. They redid a 1 year for him, 13, 14 fully guaranteed, whatever the numbers were for Josh Sweat. Do the same thing with Dallas Goedert. And obviously you could really deplete that cap number for the year because obviously it is too high. I get it. Guy's missing too many games. It's way too high. So I'm hoping that they don't find a trade partner. They're looking for a 4th-round pick right now, whether it's a 25, a 26, a 27. Howie Roseman doesn't care what type of pick he gets. But why are teams not trading for Goedert right now aggressively? Because he's missing time. He's missing a lot of time. And what's going to help teams trade for him is, like I said, he's got no more guaranteed money on his deal, so there's nothing really connected to a high price when he gets traded somewhere because he's going to need a new deal. So I don't know what direction they're going to go here, but what do you want? A tight end by committee this season? Yeah, I understand the Eagles have. Are the Eagles in line right now? Why even draft a tight end for the future right now? I mean, wait till next season. I mean, realistically, if this Kylen Granson does good, you can always sign him and then add another piece next year. You know what I mean? So I don't know what the plans with Dallas Goedert, but I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out sooner than expected. I guess a trade is going to go down if they sign all these tight ends. I'm guessing he's out the door. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll see. Now, I want to talk about, obviously, we're looking at the safety position because, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson gets traded. Eagle fans are in panic mode. And, Sidney Brown's apparently going to, be competing for the job. Job's not given. Job should not be given to him at all. Needs to work for it and needs to earn it. Okay? We don't know if Reed Blankenship's going to get paid after this season. I don't know. Some people say he will. Some people say he won't. I've thought about this. I literally have no interest in signing a bridge safety. I just don't. Whether it's Justin Simmons, whether it's Blackman, or Marcus Williams. I mean, I have no interest in signing a 31, 32-year-old safety, bring him here because he's got good connections with the coaching staff. And I have no interest in it. The more that they're drafting well, the more that there's going to be this youth turnover, the better I'm going to be. Okay, the better that I'm going to be going forward, okay? I just have no interest. It does not interest me, all right? You want to go into this draft, you want to sign a couple guys, not one but two, I am all for it, all for it. You want to go for a Malachi Starks, you want to go for a Malachi Moore, because realistically, I think pass rushers are going to go fast. DT is going to go fast. Edge rushers are going to go fast. Obviously, their markets are booming right now, and they know that, the next few years, it's probably going to be kind of crazy. So teams are going to take advantage of these situations to go after defensive line. The Eagles will trade up for the top safety in this draft. I think the Eagles will have the pick of the litter when it comes to some of these safeties that become available as the draft board comes down. Okay? And, I think this is the direction that they probably need to go. Because signing an older guy just because of his good relations or just in general an older guy for the safety spot, if these guys aren't going to stay healthy, and it's a rental for a year. So you're going to have a hole there anyway, especially if Howie Roseman already knows right now if they're going to sign Reed Blankenship after this year. They already know. Whether it's yes or no. And if it's no, it's even worse. So I think this safety spot has become a big target in this draft. No doubt about it. Huge target. So we're going to find out what happens here, but this just makes me more excited. Youth turnover. And look, I like, the Eagles have been signing these cost-effective moves. Guys that are 26, 27 years old. Now you go into this draft and look, at the end of the day, go get a guy in the first round because then you'll have the 4 years. You'll have the 5th year option. You don't got to worry about the position for years to come. And you know what I mean? There's going to be turnover at other spots and you just got to hit on these draft picks here. So I have no issue drafting 2 safeties this year. Double dip like they did at DB last year. Do it again this year and get a couple good safeties in the building. Even if you draft a Malachi Moore on the second day, who cares? Because get a hybrid type safety. Get somebody that can move to inside corner or have depth or, just guys that are going to learn. And when they get the playing time, they're going to explode. They're going to really produce well here. So that's where I'm kind of at right now. I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I don't want that bridge safety. Just go out and get younger and just draft the top guys as you possibly can. And that's where I'm kind of at with all this when it comes to the safety spot and everything like that. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about the safety position. And let me know what you guys think about Dallas Goedert. Should they just bring him back because it's just creating another hole offensively? Just get that cap number down, save some money on the 1 year, and call it a day. This will be Dallas Goedert's last year in Philadelphia if that's the case, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Trying to run this back to another Super Bowl, and that's where we're supposed to go. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We cover the Eagles every single day, and definitely hit the like button because it helps out so much. And I appreciate everybody, watching the video today. So love all you guys. See you guys on the next one. Shakes what up, follow slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.